Good evening. Anyone can hear me? Can hear me? Press 555. Okay. Before we head to the testimonial sharing, wait. Give me one moment. Okay. Okay. For those who can see my screen, press 888. Okay. Before we head to the testimonial sharing, there is one good news for all the brand partners. Actually, the news actually is old. It's already 1 month plus. It was in the 3rd of April. Okay. So as you all know, IPL, those that inactive transfer their commission from IPL to either their Wise account or local bank. Every 3 months, no transaction, there will be a deduction of 10 USD dormant fee. After starting from the 3rd of April, we have managed to extend it to 6 months. So meaning those brand partners starting from the 3rd of April until now, if you didn't do your transaction, you no need to be feel stressed because the extension of the dormant fee has been extended to 6 months. Okay, that although this is a good news for those brand partners who are not tax savvy, but that's not mean you can keep your commission IPL. You still have to transfer out. But just that to inform you, instead of 3 months, we managed to ask Liveway to extend to 6 months. Okay, and today Jinlong is unable to do the Q&A session. It is because he have the brave the storm for all senior directors in Singapore. Okay, which discuss about the new water machine and also about the new compensation plan that's going to be in place in July. Okay, then for Malaysia side, he will see all the senior directors. Okay, at OUG restaurant tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay, so he will see you and he will tell you regarding the new changes in LiveWave. Okay, now I have invited. Wait, how do I do this? Okay, wait, stop sharing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to invite one person to share her testimonial. She shared her testimonial in March 24th regarding her eye pressure. So wait, the participant Jenny. Jenny Lois. Jenny.
Yeah, hi, Joanne.
Hello.
Joanne, can you see?
Hello.
Hi, Joanne.
Okay, please give her a moment.
Joanne, I already started already. Can you see?
Jenny, we can't hear you.
Hey, I already unmute leh. Hello, what do I need to do?
Oh, you can hear. Wait, I think there's something wrong with my side. Wait, give me one moment, please. Okay, I'll be back.
You switch off first.
Please close this first. Leave meeting. Wait now. Let me see what. Speaker is. Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, can. Sorry. Some settings.
It's okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Jenny. I have been using LiveWave since 15 August 2023. Okay. And recently I shared with Jinlong about my eye pressure. My eye pressure was 19 about during COVID time. Okay. And the pressure is, between 19 21 is glaucoma, right? So it's actually pretty close, then it's very like quite close to getting not glaucoma yet, but the range is actually, the eye pressure is actually very high. So, but after wearing the patches, I didn't expect any changes, okay, to be very honest, because I am a AS patient. I have a fusion of my spine from my neck right to my sacroiliac at the bottom, plus my fusion of my hips as well. But my eye pressure, I actually didn't expect anything when I use the patches. So, yeah, so it was, my eye pressure was it was reduced when I went back on December last year to Tun Hussein on. My pressure drastically dropped until 13. Okay, but sadly at the same time, they told me that my cataract is due for operation because it is getting it's getting a bit serious lah. Okay, but after hearing all the webinar, I actually refused to go for the op. I actually chickened out. I didn't go for my appointment. So I called Jinlong and said, Jinlong, look, doctor asked me to go for my cataract. And he asked me the first question, are you able to see, or are you getting any blurrish, any vision blurrish, anything? I say, no, I can still see, but of course, distance-wise, I can't, but I say I can still see around me and stuff like that. I can still walk with my, with my vision and all this. Then he says, just leave it and start patching carnosine. So I started patching carnosine at the end of my temple here, both on my right and left, because both my cataract was getting a bit serious. So I started patching on my temple here since January. And I think about a month, when was it, Jovan? I think March, right? I shared with Jinlong. I was very pleasantly surprised when I went out to Tongki coffee shop, and I was pleasantly surprised that I was able to read, the stuff that they were selling, like, was it tasty queen nasi lemak or something? It's actually quite a distance away. Jovan, do you have that picture that I sent to Jinlong?
This one
Actually, it's quite a few table away, and I was really pleasantly surprised that I could read, So that actually encourages me that, that nothing is impossible. We just need patience, and we just need time, and we just need to persevere with LiveWave patches. Because I'm actually an ankylosing spondylitis patient, and I'm really bad, okay? I actually feel very badly. My neck are actually protruding out. If Jovan have those picture of my old one, I actually protrude very badly, and I'm unable to stand on the ground with my 2 feet on the ground, so I actually pretty bad with my fusion of my spine. So, but thankfully I am able now to stand on both my feet on the ground, and being able to look straight at the same time. Prior to that, if I were to look at you straight, I will need to tiptoe. Either I need to tiptoe, or I need to lean against the wall and lift up my toe, Either way, I cannot stand straight, So my challenge was, I started LiveWave was because of my ankylosing spondylitis. So my eye improvement, my eye pressure improvement and also my, what do you call it? And my teeth, I have a very bad receding gum teeth. I don't know if anyone has seen a receding gum. It looks like a Dracula, okay? It literally looks like Dracula. You have your teeth right to the gum, you know, it is sharpened, it's very, very sharp, you know. And those are little things, little benefits besides seeing my AS being slowly restored, you know. These are two other improvement that I've seen, you know. Jovan, if you have those photographs of my teeth, and you know, that may encourage them to know that using live weight patches, you know, it will restore some other parts of your being that you never expected. Like for me, because when I used to brush my teeth, I used to bleed every day. Until one session, Jinlong says, you will realize that your bones are better because you know, your bones are more strengthened because you no longer bleed. That was when I went and checked about my receding gum. And amazingly, my receding gum has really improved. I'm not sure if Jovan has the photograph. If not, let me try and dig up my old photograph that I sent to Jinlong, and I will have Jovan to share with you guys about my receding gum and the photos that I took at Tongki, the distance that I can read. And these are little surprises that I have during this period of patching, you know. And as for my AS, besides my spine getting more improved, of course, it's a long way because I have my fusion for 40 years. So I don't expect a 20-month time patching to recover so fast. But with the benefits that I get from patching, I'm very thankful. I mean, if you see me sitting down like that with my posture very straight, I used to crunch. I used to be, my shoulder here used to come in. My both side used to be, and I'm really, really stiff, you know. Now, at least, if you look at me, I can actually feel very straight, you know. I can really press myself. I used to have this part of me being crunched in already, you know, and I actually walk this way, you know, very, very stiff with these two joints coming inward, and you know, so by patching, I have seen a lot of improvement. But what I need to tell you guys is definitely it comes with pain. That is unavoidable. That is really unavoidable. I've been through healing crisis, and I can tell you it's painful, okay? You know, I mean that is exact, that cannot be, we cannot run away from pain, okay? That much I can say, you know. But the patches have been wonderful and has done great things for me. I will try and find some photograph, Joanne, and I'll send to you. If you can just post it, I think it will help for them to be able to know what a AS person look like, because it's very hard for them to visualize, you know. So I think I will try and send some photograph. You can send through my receding gum, even though the receding gum, the photo that I'm going to share on the left, that is not my receding gum, because there is no way that at the time of patching, I never expect my receding gum to be restored, okay? So the receding gum that I took it off from the web, and that's exactly how I look, okay? And I don't only have one receding gum, I have two receding gum, okay? And they are slowly, I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I'm saying that it has improved tremendously, okay? Joanne, I think that's about it. I will go and look at some of the old photographs that I sent to Jinlong to forward to you. Is that okay?
Can, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Oh
Okay.
yeah, Jenny, have you started that CRP already?
I did one CRP after the last CRP, I told you I had sternum pain. I
Okay.
dare not do, after that I dare not do for about a year. And I started last April.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I just finished. So I finished my 5th cycle of CRP.
how do
It
you
took
feel?
me, it gave me a 1-year break lah because of the pain. The last CRP I shared, I was really in severe pain. So bad that I dare not even touch CRP for nearly a year. Pain are real, okay, folks? Pain are real, okay? And it you know, it was so bad that it took me another year before I dared to do another CRP.
There's a saying goes, no pain, no gain.
It can be really painful. I tell you, I was so painful that I called Jinlong and said, Jinlong, what's wrong with me, man? You know, I felt like, you know, I want to tear my head apart, you know, it was so bad. It was so bad. Then Jinlong told me, I give you permission, Jenny, go and take your tramadol. Go and take your tramadol.
Okay.
And to be honest, for 20 months, Joan, for 20 months since patching, I have only taken 3 Panadol, okay? 3 tramadol. And I have not called in any physiotherapists at all, okay? From a person who take akoxia every day, okay? 20 months, I only take 3 tramadol. It's a wonder of the patches, okay, I must say.
Yeah, the patches do wonderful things.
When the pain comes, please bear with it. It is painful, but there is benefit that you will reap out of it. You just need to persevere. Easier said than done, lah, but you know, you probably scream and yell, lah, but you know, that's life.
The CRP you use at the pain is at your leg, is it, or at your back?
Oh, the last time it was at my sternum. Remember, I had a car accident.
Okay.
I had a car accident. I hit into the steering, and when I had a pain, I couldn't remember. I don't know why my sternum was painful until Jinlong keep digging, and then I remember I had a car accident. It was my sternum that was very painful. I couldn't lift up my hands. I couldn't put my hands behind. I couldn't do anything. It's like I can't lift. I had problem changing my t-shirt out. You know, I couldn't lift up my hands. You know, the sternum was pulling all the way to my shoulder blade. And thankfully, it was not two hands together. Today this hand, tomorrow this hand, today this hand, tomorrow. It went on for 2 weeks, left and right. I told Jinlong, is it playing hide and seek or what, Jinlong? It was that bad. It was so bad. It was for 2 weeks when my sternum, that was because of the car accident.
Okay.
So besides my AS fusion, I had a car accident, okay?
So the last CRP, which is April, is it that's when you have the pain at the sternum, or?
No, that was last year. That was the one that I took a year break.
Okay.
That was last year. Yeah.
So,
this round of CRP was very mild. This round of CRP was very, very mild.
Yeah, because you already slowly recover.
Yes. This round was very, very mild. It's just a little sensation here and there, a bit of itchiness here and there.
Maybe
you know?
You can wait for the next PIB. Then you can have another cycle.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait lah. I'm gonna wait until I hit my 2 years and see how it goes lah.
Okay. I answer some question first. Okay.
Yeah.
How often should we do CRP? Okay. This one is depend on case to case basis. Okay. Regarding to the CRP it's up to you, because we got multiple people using CRP. They experience a lot of healing crisis. The healing crisis is something that whatever you're patching right now with the X30 Eon, it is times more because of the X49. One of the reasons is because of X49. That's why your healing crisis directly spike up. So when all of these 6 patches together, plus energy enhancer, the pair, all together you will have 9 patches. So all of this will give you a healing crisis, which is help you heal your entire body. Okay, it's patched from the head all the way to the leg. Okay, so
Joan, it's only 8. 5 in the daytime, 3 at night. It's only 8.
Wait.
5 in the day.
Oh, sorry.
3 at night.
I counted the energy enhancer as a pair. Sorry, yeah, it's 8 patches, but it's eight patches include with 1 pair of energy answer. So this cellular regeneration protocol is to help to heal your body. Okay, usually when people use X39 ion for 3 months, okay, and if they feel that their improvement is stagnant, we usually recommend them using CRP. Or maybe if they try other patches, okay, like the Gen 2, which is the YH, glutathione eon and carnosine, then if they say, okay, I patched it and no result, then probably we have to do CRP. How frequent it is, we let you try the first cycle, which is only 15 days, 8 patches, and you see what is your miracle progress. Some people, they patch for the first week, they feel a lot of pain, but maybe at the final week, which is the last week of the 15 days, they feel better. So it depends on people. Okay. All right. Now next, I have a question. Do you suffer from cystitis of the eye? Wait. Wait. Give me 1 second.
Iritis, is it, Joan?
Cystitis.
Iritis, I mean, something to do with I don't have very much at one stage I was diagnosed with I had iritis, but it wasn't, I was not very affected by it. It was just at one stage that was long time ago when I kept having problem. When I look up the ceiling, I kept having fainting spell, the whole ceiling is circling that time. It was during my work time, but it was for a very short spell of time only. And then they suspected it was iritis. And that was it. That was only for a very short span of time that I had iritis, I don't know how it disappeared, That was that was long before I used PEC. Like with that time, I was still working.
That one is considered as vision loss, is it?
I don't know what happened. At one stage, I cannot look up. My head will go spinning around, the whole ceiling looks like it's going to turn up, turn up. It wasn't vertigo as well. If people say it wasn't. So when I went to Sunway, they say it is iritis. But it was for a very short spell of time. After that, I didn't have that problem. Because normally ankylosing spondylitis comes with iritis, and that's very common, according to doctors.
Not necessary.
That's what the doctor told me. Ankylosing spondylitis, you will get iritis.
Okay. The doctor for ankylosing spondylitis say that usually rheumatoid arthritis will have cystitis. Okay, for me, I don't have that. I have one, we call it uveitis. Okay. So I think I can share about it. So what happened was uveitis usually, based on my reading, honestly, I don't have cystitis. Uveitis is usually after done with my reading. It is come from usually the side effect of the medication. Okay. From the eye specialist, they say usually it's from medication side effect. That's why it causes this. Okay. When you use the biology, that's why it causes this. So what happened was uveitis is, how you know is uveitis when you look in front. Okay. If you happen to feel that your okay, sorry. So uveitis is when you look in front of anything, you will feel blur. Okay, you will feel a cloud blur in front of you. And usually it only attacks one of the eye. So how you notice that you got this eye attack is sometimes you will feel uncomfortable. But the recent attack recently this year is I don't feel uncomfortable. I know is some information is because when I cover my right eye, I can't see anything. It will be very blurred. So I did consult Jinlong. Jinlong say, oh, you tap eyes wave and see. So when I tap eyes wave, the information reduced. Okay, you can see some picture and all that. 2 weeks later, not 2 weeks later, 5 days later, sorry. 5 days later, you can, it directly blank. You cannot see anything. There's no pictures, there's no color. It's only white color only. So after that, I stopped eyes wave. I patched with X39, X49, then also Eon and Carnosine. So after that, for the next 1 month, because I got this in March, so April, then now, my vision direct okay already. I get to see without you, because I was reluctant to use the steroid drop, because every time I use the steroid drop, it get better, but I cannot see sunlight. Because the eyeball cannot close, the eyeball become big. It takes time to recover to the current size. So when the light shine, it cannot close. So when the eyeball, why sometimes when you go into the dark, you need some time so that you can see, is because when the eyeball open up, light going through the eyeball, that's why you can see in the dark. For my case is the eyeball cannot close. That is why during sunlight, I have difficulty. Do I need to wear my sunnies? But the patches, if you know how the patches work, you patch X39, X49, Eon, and Carnosine, you just need to be patient. First few days might become uncomfortable. It might be sometimes pain your eye, but after that, the eye works already. Okay. So to answer Rosanna, so sorry, I don't have psoriasis on the eye. If you have and you feel that your vision is not very good, it's very uncomfortable, okay, my suggestion is you can put X39 daytime at the eye. Okay, which side? If let's say it's left side, maybe Jenny, I speak with Rosanna first, can? Then I later get back to you with the photo.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Bina. Rosanna. Okay. Rosanna, can you unmute yourself?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Because I have rheumatoid arthritis
Okay.
since last year in June. Okay, and I am taking methotrexate 4 tablets once a week. But I notice now, I think about 3 months already, my eyes, my right side of my eyes, it's always red. And the doctor, I went to HUKM and I went to see an ophthalmologist. They gave me some, not steroids, but just eye drops. They say try to make sure it's not dry. But it's just red. And then sometimes I feel like it's not burning, but it's very uncomfortable. Everyone keeps asking me, why is your eye so red? Why is your eye so red, So I feel that I think I don't know whether that's the, what I have is that psoriasis. So that's the thing that I don't know what to do, because, it's just, my finger joints and all is so far okay. I've been patching X39 Aeon every day. And then I put on, recently, I've been 5 months, so I started X49. 3 times a week, I put glutathione. Yeah, but the thing is, with this eye thing, it's, I feel it's not pain, but I feel like there's like a pressure on my eye.
Okay. Redness is one thing. Does your vision is happen on which eye, left or right?
My right eye.
Okay. do you feel your vision is blurred when you cover your left eye?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. Okay. So if let's say your eye is uncomfortable, what I would suggest is because since the information is at your right side of the eye, maybe you can try patching Eon at your right side of the eye.
Okay.
Okay. You patch Eon nighttime. Then you see for the next 5 days to see whether the redness reduce. Because when you patch Eon, over the times, okay, 5 days, you will realize your redness will reduce. Okay, I'm not sure on anybody, the fastest is only 5 days. Let's say you patch Eon, your eyes become worse. The redness become very red and very painful. It can be only the Eon is healing. So it will rush the blood vessel because when your eye red, what I read is blood vessel rushing through. So that's why your eye is red. So it's healing your eye. So that's why there's a lot of blood flowing through. But after a while, it will cool down, then it reduce. Okay, that is with Eon. If after patching Eon, okay, then let's say you patch maybe 1 week, okay, 7 days. It's become very uncomfortable. You have to try using X39.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Why I don't recommend X39 in the beginning is because I am not sure your condition how. Because when you patch X39, bear in mind, you will be very, very, very uncomfortable because X39 while healing, it will cause some irritation to the eye. Okay, it will cause some slightly painfulness to the eye. So sometimes you feel it's very uncomfortable, especially in terms of maybe at daylight. Okay, so you'll become a little bit uncomfortable. So what we are trying to do here is Eon will try to reduce the inflammation as much as possible. Eon cannot help. The last resort is X39. So Eon is to reduce. So sometimes Eon may increase because it requires to heal while reducing the inflammation. But maybe after 5 days, you realize that okay, the blood vessel will start to reduce. Then your vision will get back to normal, or most probably maybe 1 week.
My vision is fine. I mean, I'm driving at night and everything, you know. But I don't know. Can I patch carnosine? What about carnosine?
Okay, you want to try carnosine? Yes, you can try you can try carnosine actually. You can try carnosine to see how it works.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me is you usually because what happened to me was I got 2 attacks in the eye for in the past before I use library. So that's why I sometimes if I feel irritation on my eye, I'll put carnosine and Eon. Okay. I will alternate left and right. So alternate. So when you feel when how you know that you become better is you feel that wow, your eye will be start to become your irritation will become less, your painful will become less. So currently your issue is because of eye pain, is it? Or
sorry?
Your issue with the eye is only painful.
There's no pain. It's just the uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like like what? Sometimes when you have a bit of pressure, that kind. But it's not after it goes off. Yeah, but
it's only come and go lah. It's not like
but it's the redness that that's worrying me.
Okay. Redness. How long have you have this redness?
Oh, about 3 or 4 months already. But I went to the doctor, but they just gave me eye drops. But I have an appointment on the 26th this month, so I don't know. But when they look at my eye, they say it's not glaucoma. It's not it's not what's that? What other things they call it? But it's definitely inflammation.
Okay, you patch for 4 to 5 for around
5 months.
5 months. Then this redness happened.
Yeah, I mean the redness came and all, my eye redness.
Then your doctor prescribed to you the eye drop is no medication, is it?
No medication, just no medication. It's for just to lubricate, make sure the eyes are not dry.
So meaning they say that your eye is dry lah.
Well, that's what they say, but you know, they say come back again and they will do run some more tests and see how
Oh.
it is. It was definitely inflammation when they put a scan, you know.
Okay. So if let's say, if that is the case, do you have any eye issue in the past?
No, I've never had eye issue. Yeah, my rheumatoid was all just my hands and my toes.
This can be mean is blood. The patch is either trying to heal the eye. So if that is the case, the doctor didn't recommend any drugs and they say is just dry. Probably when you put Eon should be help.
Okay, I'll try that.
You don't have eye cream, is it?
Sorry?
Do you have eye cream?
The Alavida eye cream, I've been using it.
Okay, you put below at the eye doesn't help, is it?
No, I put my eye below my eye, doesn't help. Alavida eye cream.
Okay. All right. This is something. Okay. When you before you put the aloe vera eye cream, is your eye red?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The before you put is red. So after you put aloe vera, the redness doesn't reduce, is it?
No.
Okay. So means aloe vera eye cream is not the issue, because sometimes when you put aloe vera eye cream, when there's a healing, your eye sometimes may be a little bit red. Sometimes. Okay, never mind. You try with Eon first. You try with Eon first. Then you see how it go. You try Eon and Carnosine first.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Then if let's say that doesn't help, then probably you need to refer with Jinlong first.
Okay, will do. Okay, thanks, Jovan, for your
Welcome.
advice. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. Bye. Okay. After 2 months of patching, my bleeding gum also go off and never come back. Yeah. Live patches really help. Okay. So let me see. My friend is uveitis first, then later diagnosed with AZ as the source. So when my friend asked me, aloe vera day cream and night cream. Actually, the day and night cream got any herbs? Okay. Okay. Regarding to the aloe vera day and night cream, it has some wait. Let me refresh my memory first. Okay. Aloe vera eye cream. Eye cream. Aloe vera day cream and night cream, they consist of plant-based product, which are good for healing the skin. Okay.
What is it?
Whoa. Wait. Okay. All right. Wait. Oh, Jenny has sent me the photo. Very good. Okay. How do I do this? Give me one moment. Okay. Give me 5 minutes to arrange the document. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Now screen share. Da, 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 da. No, 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 no. Right. Okay. Okay. You all can see my screen? Okay. Jenny?
Yeah, Joanne,
Okay. You want to explain the photos?
where I can't see anything.
Wait, you cannot see?
I can't see anything.
Wait. How do I do this? Jenny, can you see? Oh, you still cannot see. You're using your phone, is it?
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Okay.
I don't have.
It's okay. The first photo I use is your journey, the one with the blue one.
As you can see my leg, I can't put them straight on the ground. For longest time, I can't because of my fusion. As you can see, because of the fusion, my muscles are tense up, and partly it's also because of the accident, because I fractured my lumbar 2 and 3. So that's why you see I'm unable to put both. If I put both feet ground, either I will lean forward, I I will, if I have two legs down, I definitely be looking down the floor. But if I want to look up to you, I will have to tilt my leg. Otherwise, if I lean against the wall, you see, I have to tilt my toes upwards. So that's how I have been living, all these years due to my fusion. But now, now I can safely put 2 feet down on the ground with my posture, with my wheel looking in front. You see the other one, I did a comparison, Joan.
Yes.
The one that was very badly hunched and the one where I can put my 2 feet down on my feet ground, that was taken last July. That was after about less than a year of, just about 11 months of patching. You see, the patches has, I don't know what it does. It has miraculously like either softened, because ankylosing spondylitis is known as what they call a bamboo spine. It's really, really stiff. There is no mobility at all. It is really a bamboo. It is that stiff. I'm sure Joan can vouch for it, because AS is known as bamboo spine. It's really, really rigid. It's really, really stiff,
Yeah, it's very stiff. Okay, so
very, very stiff.
so this next slide is about the what Jenny has earlier said is the Dracula teeth.
The Dracula teeth on the left is not my teeth, but I had receding gum, exactly what is shown in the website. I took that photo from the website because I never knew that one day my receding gum disappeared. So I never had any photos of that. So I have to extract that from the website. A receding gum looks like that. Mine was really up to the tip of the gum, really sharp right to the end. And I had 2 of those. But if you look at my photograph on my right, you see that it is slowly, being healed, But the other one with the receding gum, I don't see anything anymore. So these are things that I never expected, never expected. One of it is my receding gum, which is a bonus to me. And the other one is my eyesight.
The next is the eyesight, where she able to see from far.
I could never have seen that distance. I could never have been able, because I have both short-sightedness and long-sightedness. I could never have read those words. That's why when I went and I could read, I was elated. I was like, what? I can actually read the sign, So I was really, really happy. These are things that I never expect, because my concern to start LifeWave is for my ankylosing spondylitis. As you can see from the picture, my neck has really protruding very, very badly. And if I go on without LifeWave, I think I will hunch, and like the doctor say, what you want to prevent is to prevent your back from looking at the sky. I was actually heading towards, if you see my photos, I'm really heading towards that direction. My neck, my back will be facing the sky if it's not for LifeWave. Okay. I have improved drastically, but I would not say that I am normal like any one of you at this juncture of time, because I cannot expect LifeWave to do such a miracle happening to my life in 20 months of patching, I'm already thankful enough that I have only taken 3 tramadol in my 20 months. And I have not even called any physiotherapists to my house for house visit. So that to me is a big, big bonus. Yep.
Okay. Jenny, anything on Ella?
No, that's about all for my journey. And I'm still working hard at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm so looking forward for your next amazing story. Maybe the next one will be you're able to look at the sky.
Let's finger cross. My next hurdle is, yeah, if I can really sit up at 90 degree, because I'm still struggling to sit at 90 degree. Okay. Okay.
Is it you are the one that able to climb those steps at Jinlong office?
Yeah. I was able to, but you know, it's like sitting at 90 degree is a challenge right now, to be very, very honest. But I'm contented lah for where I am at right now, to be honest, Joanne. For 20 months, you know, AS, you go to any AS doctor, you go to any rheumatologist, they will tell you there's no cure. True or not? I'm sure the doctor tell you the same thing, right?
Okay. Medically,
they tell you there's no cure for
there's
AS
no
one.
cure.
Yeah.
Honestly, any type of illness, there is no cure based on the doctors.
You can still go for jab. You know what jab do you call yours?
I took embryo, Ozempics.
You see, you can have the injection. I can't even have injection because mine is so badly fused. Doctor says there's no way that you can take any injection, you know. They don't even want to do that for me. Mine is a gone case, okay? Because it's fused all the way. It's from my neck until my sacroiliac, you know. It is that bad. It is a bamboo, okay? Mine is really a bamboo, okay?
Jenny, do you do any breathing exercises?
What is that?
Breathing exercises?
Sadly, I don't know. I know my chest is, you know, doctor always measure when I used to go to doctor, they say your breathing is very shallow, you know.
Okay, because actually last year Jinlong let me attend this treatment. Okay, they teach me how to breathe actually. So usually because when we talk about bamboo spine, or no need to talk about any rheumatoid arthritis, like even our daily work, if we don't correct our posture, we will hunch. Okay, so yeah, light weight patches may help, but sometimes light exercises to me is still very important. So what I do is currently every day, okay, every night before I sleep, I always time maybe 10 to 30 minutes. I'll sit straight. If you cannot sit straight, you sit normally. You try to breathe in slowly, okay? If you can, you just count, maybe you count to maybe like around 30 seconds, okay? When you breathe in, you will feel your oxygen go through your body. Your body will start to elongate a little bit. Okay, when you breathe in. Okay, when you breathe in slowly, it will, of course, when you didn't practice, you feel it's nothing, but when you concentrate, your back will slowly become straighter a little bit.
Okay.
Why the person says because when there's lack of air inside the body, our body will be very dense. Okay, it will be very stiff and dense, and that's why sometimes it will fuse and cause some pain. So when you breathe in, there's more oxygen to your body will feel a little bit lighter, and that's how you elongate. But if you cannot sit for so long, usually I do around 10 minutes. If you cannot sit for it, it's fine. Maybe you can start with maybe 1 minute first. You sit down and you breathe in, then you increase it slowly, then you see how it works.
Okay, thank you.
You can try that.
Okay.
Yeah, because because to me is when everything is stiff, we don't feel like walking and all that. So of course, some people say when you have enough sunlight and all that, yeah. But for people who difficult to walk, maybe they should try breathing, slowly breathe, because what happens when you have inflammation is because when there's less oxygen into your bloodstream, that's why inflammation happens. Okay.
Thanks. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, now let me go through. Okay, no, great testimonial sharing. Okay, I think the ingredients already done. Okay, yeah, full recovery. Would love to know when not doing CRP, what were your regular batches used? Oh, Jenny, there's one person ask you. Okay, would love to know when not doing CRP, what were your regular batches used?
X39, Eon, and X49.
For your receding gums?
No, I didn't do anything about receding gum.
Oh, you didn't?
There's a bonus. There's a bonus.
Or meaning you only use these 3 patches, then miraculously it's healed.
Yeah, the receding gum, I never, that's why I say it's a bonus. But for my eye pressure 19 to 13, that is also my normal patches. But to deter me from going operation, Jinlong asked me to do carnosine. Okay. Actually, even for my eye pressure from 19 to 13 is just my normal X39, Eon, and X49. And that's it. That's my normal. With these 3 patches, my receding gum was, slowly beginning to restore, and my eye pressure dropped from 19 to 13. I added now carnosine for my cataract because I refuse to go for operation.
But Jenny, you're very brave, X49 give a lot of healing crisis. You still can.
I told you, can you imagine the pain I went through? I told you, right? But I'm still okay, I only took 3 tramadol for the 20 months that I've been patching until today. 3 tramadol. Versus those days that I take acoxia every day.
X49 is my last resort, man. Yeah, serious. Because also, personally, I got some customer, okay, they ask me, they say, oh, I patch X49, got a lot of pain. How? I say, you remove X49. Yeah, because X49 is what we all been taught is 3 carnosine. Okay, the X49 patch is equals to 3 carnosine. So the healing crisis will be more severe compared to X39. So if, okay, why Jenny is feeling all this pain during the CRP is because of X49, because of one patch that mixture with others, then that's why cause a severe healing crisis. So yeah, Jenny still continue X49 means now no more pain already. Now no more severe pain, is it?
No more severe pain. I'm using it every day. That is my go-to. That is my X39, 49 daytime, Eon at night. Plus my carnosine nowadays. I'm just hoping carnosine is not for long term lah. I'm just hoping that my eyesight will, that I one day they'll tell me my cataract not so bad already lah.
Your cataract still worse, man?
My cataract was worse. That's why last year they wanted to do operation. I chickened out. I didn't go after I hear so many problems with cataract operation. I dare not go. I would rather spend money on the patches than go and pay so much to go for operation. Do you know, people like us, I have problem because of my fusion. I can't lie straight, and I can't sit straight. So there's a lot of challenge if I'm going for that. I may come out of the operation even worse than I am now. I rather not go.
Yeah, doctors sometimes can scare you one. Even though you don't have problem, they can find problems one.
Yeah.
Actually, right, if let's say your eye vision is okay, I think X49 should be good enough.
Yeah. Anyway, I just kiasu. I just added carnosine. I just want to be sure that I really don't need operation. I just don't want to go.
If you're kiasu, you should try CRP again.
Hey, I just finished. My next one, my target is before I hit 2 years, which is in August. I'm gonna do one last one in just before I hit 2 years.
Wait for our PIB then.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see more results.
From PRB, then definitely we can
Yeah,
we can buy more product through the PRB.
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
30 already. Okay. Any more question? Wait, let me go through. You answer awesome. 5 times CRP. Yeah, 5 times CRP. Actually, right, Jenny, do you try the AABB before?
What is the AABB?
The detox protocol?
Which detox? The CRP lah. You know what? There's another one lah.
Oh, that time you're not around, is it?
No.
Okay. Then this is okay. No, because for my time, I was doing the AABB for 1 year. Okay, the 15 days A, 15 days A, 15 days B, if not mistaken.
No.
I only get to know CRP last year only. When I entered Jinlong, when I entered Jinlong Health Group, then they say, you use that product, you use that detox protocol already. I say, oh man, you don't know the CRP? I say, I don't know. After that, CRP. Okay, then I try once. A lot of healing crisis, that is one of the reasons why after so long I never do pumping on the July last year event. I can suddenly do 25 pumping.
Yeah. The CRP actually works. My worst one was last year. That was my fourth one. My fourth one was a killer. My 1, 2, 3 was still manageable. I was still having a lot of pain, but it was manageable, you know. I think people with AS have very high tolerance level of pain. We have been through so bad because when your whole spine feels, can you imagine joining together? It's really, really chronic, I tell you. I can't even get to bed, okay? It takes me about 20 minutes to climb up to my bed, It's very, very bad. I don't know whether you went through with it, Joan. It was really bad. I can't even get to bed.
At least you didn't crawl.
I didn't crawl, but it was bad, Joan. I cried every night when I was 19, when I 20, that time when I have to go to bed. I literally cry my head off. It's very, very painful when it's fused together, when it's starting to fuse. So CRP to me, yes, it's painful, but compared to the fusion, it is really peanuts,
Yes. Honestly, if you say to me, in my opinion, those people who say CRP is painful to me is either one, they never experienced such pain in their life.
Yeah.
Or number two, I think it's only one reason, because AS people, you can feel you think back, like last time I think back, the pain then the pain at CRP is like, CRP is nothing.
Nothing, right?
Nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Although I remember the first time I used live wave, I did hate I did, so because it's so painful, suddenly it becomes so painful. But after the while it subsided, to me is looking back to the old days where when I was in school, I have to crawl and all that, all the phenomena and all that, I feel that patching is far better compared to all those medical treatment.
Yeah. You can go and stretch your neck, go to physio, stretch your neck, stretch all this. Nothing really works, to be very honest. I used to go to traction to track my neck, and all this thing. Nothing really works, So.
Okay, Zoom user. She actually Jenny, you patch the cataract at your eye, or
you here. Sometimes I patch here. Sometimes I buy eye mask.
Yes.
The eye mask. I put on the eye mask, and then I put it and I sleep with it. Sometimes I put at the temple. Sometimes I put,
Yeah. Okay. I think. Thank you, Jenny, for your time, and sorry for the last minute.
No worries. I'm also not prepared. I'm just sharing from my heart.
Yeah, and you know what's the best part is? Last year you shared 30 minutes. This year, it is 1 hour.
Next year is how long?
Okay. Only next year. In future, probably you can hold your own class already, Jenny.
Okay, I hope I'll be a better testimony. I hope that I'll be able to do a lot more things.
You are
Okay?
you are already a better testimonial. You see, without you knowing, you already solved 5 to 6 problems already.
Which is true. There are a lot of problems. Yeah.
Which you don't want to solve. You only focus on one thing, which is your back.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
due to the past being aware your body, aware your healing, you see you got altogether 5 to 6 testimony already.
Yeah. I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
And also you can able to do in Chinese some more.
Chinese.
Yeah, the last session you have with Jinlong is Chinese one, so that's why today English is
And that one, it was very last minute. Okay,
yeah.
But guys, honestly, if you persevere, pain is really unavoidable. You want to progress, you want to see results, really go through the pain. I'm not saying that it's not painful. I'm not saying it's easy, but definitely when you come out of it, you realize, oh my, what a difference. So truly, truly go through it, go through the pain. Go through pain. It is not for long. Sometimes it's 2 weeks. I think my longest one was my sternum. I think that was about 3 weeks, that exceeded the 2 weeks, that Jinlong always say 4 to 2 weeks. I think mine was longer than 2 weeks, but I kept on pressing on it because I know at the end of the tunnel, there's always a light. So my encouragement to all of you is to 加油, and you know that it will get better. Okay. Joan is a good example. Joan used to crawl. I remember seeing his photograph, his video, where he crawls. If we can do it, you guys can do it, because AS is really, really bad. It's really, really chronic. Okay. And when it starts to feel, the pain is unbearable. And I mean, it's really, really pain. Can you imagine taking 20 minutes to go to bed? You have to feel the bed. You have to slowly inch yourself down. I don't know whether you have to go through that, Joan. You feel your bed first, then you inch your body slowly down. It is very, very painful. It's excruciating pain. Nothing can describe, I honestly, nothing, for Joan, I think he understands. And for myself, I just want to encourage you guys, pain is real, but press on, okay?
After every storm, when the sunlight comes, there's always a rainbow. So
yeah,
those
correct.
that what we are trying to say here is, if you are currently suffering, okay, you come to Jinlong and ask, okay, I got this problem. You are now in the storm. Okay, the storm haven't stopped. So always remember, for you to fasten your healing is, you have to at least eat rice, all the what we call it, those products that is not very good, like gluten product, or that you try to reduce. Okay, eat more rice, eat a proper meal. Okay, plant-based, whether plant-based or animal-based is up to you. Okay, stop all those, how to say, manufactured product, like all those. Then if can, have a proper breakfast in the morning. Okay, why? Because when you're lack of energy, problems always come. When your body need energy to heal, not enough, that's why problem come. Then when you patch, you no need to be afraid. Okay, like sometimes I understand some people patch, you all got this other problem like sinus and all that. Okay, if you all have all these problems, then you should know that if you have sinus, you have to wear long pants, reduce the use of aircon. Then you see how. Don't worry, you're able to use the aircon after patching, because once you're patching, your blood circulation go flow, then okay, it will go through. When your blood circulation start to flow, you feel more heaty, then you can able to use the aircon. But if you're currently experiencing cold and all that, even for hot weather like now, you have to take precaution. Then no need to be afraid. The storm, okay, if in KL you notice that raining in KL is very frequent, we are not afraid. Okay, we are not supposed to be afraid. We're supposed to enjoy the storm. Because why? After the storm, there's a rainbow. The rainbow will always stay. You can ask most of our testimonial. You can even ask me, will the problems come back? I won't say the problem won't come back. But even the problem come back, it will not be the worst as you experience from the storm. Okay, it will be light. And maybe because your body need to heal, that's why it like this, then yeah, but the storm, the one painful moment, after that no painful. You see Jenny? Okay, you look at her, she used multiple times of CRP, she feel the pain. Then the later one in April, what did she say? It's only mild pain only. From severe pain with the CRP, it become mild pain. Isn't that she already managed to see the light? And from those multiple of patching for 20 months, you see she got 5 testimonials. And these 5 testimonials is not that she's hoping for. Okay, she don't know. She just aware that, okay, based on seeing the doctor say, oh, you improve. Oh, I suddenly can see a far. I suddenly can like this. Then that's how it is. So very important is to be aware of yourself. Okay, of course, I cannot encourage everyone to take photo of yourself every day to see the changes. You have to be aware of the changes. You have to document the changes. And if you can, you try to share to the Zoom and let everybody know. I know currently you all have been issued with the compliance. Okay. So, okay, the compliance, you can share your testimonial. Okay. All right. In Jinlong Zoom, you can share. And if you want to share in public, you should know what to do. Okay. You can ask your leaders on what the advice you can do to share. Maybe you can say you use so and so, you see improvement in such and that. We can know that we cannot make any medical claim, but if, for example, you want to share, a person believe in you, they can try. You can let them try the product. After they try the product, at least 3 months later, they get to see something. Okay. All right. So I don't think there's any question. Wait on. Okay, there's no question. All right. Thank you everyone for tonight attending the Zoom. Okay. For all senior director, those who are in KL, okay, we Jinlong will see you all in the dinner. Okay. So I will say I'll close the Zoom right now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. For senior director, we will see you tomorrow for the new announcement from Jinlong. Good night. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Welcome. Good night. Bye-bye.